Llzaire Santos out for the opening kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Returns looking good so far. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready up.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Daniels. Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. And he has it down to the 30 before going out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. A lot of grass ahead. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
1st and 10 at the 15. Here we go.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Moore going in motion left. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now, Daniels. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Let's go.
They're going a little pop pass here, sweeping across. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now here's Llzaire Swift on the ground. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They've got a man in motion. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now Williams. That's caught for the 1st. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st down. Here's Swift. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Man in motion here. Williams on the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First and goal, Swift. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Swift. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Llzaire Swift, the touchdown. Now Llroe Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
65 cat. Here we go, here we go. Cup 19, Cup 19. Hup.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 13-0 lead. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go! 18, Pioneer. Go!
From the gun, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 24-yard line.
They just get the play off. Moore's got it. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jalen Johnson with the stop. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Daniels. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. It's fielded at the 14. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. This one returned for 11 yards. And it's going to be Bears football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hot, hot. Shout alert. Hot, hot.
Design bootleg here. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Williams to throw on third. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Taking a shot deep down the field and go. He's got it inside the 10. And they get to him, but this is a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Swift does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Rolling out to his left. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 20-zip lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders, nothing. Llroe Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting at the 10. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Daniels on first down. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Running back sent in motion.
Dragon 60. Hut, hut.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Able to hit Robinson. Complete. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Bears' 35-yard line.
Let go.
2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Another Commanders. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
19 Lions. Ready?
Daniels now. Finds his target, Robinson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
19.
Working quickly here. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Okay, break.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Go. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught by his back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They send the tight end in motion.
Go.
4th down, here's Daniels. He's on the move. Oh, he's gonna run! And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders chop some of the lead off before the half. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
On the set.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
And Warriors 70.
Now here's Williams. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Let's go.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Williams with third and long. Escapes out to the left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13. They put a receiver in motion right. On 4th down, it's Williams. He finds him beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flat. Moore going to motion over right. Williams on the play action. Forced out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You know, that's a high degree of difficulty throw. Not a lot get tougher than that one. But now, fortunately, Kate, he aired it closer to the sideline, and it goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 15. He's looking deep once again. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
A couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
Swift gets it on the option. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They motion the tight end over. First down throw by Williams. Has the connection to Llzaire. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They send a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 8. Chased out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Third down, here's Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Going run again with Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Swift hauls it in.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Getting out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
Carney's kick is good, and that makes this a 3-score game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Go, trap. Go, trap.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready, ready?
On 1st down, here's Daniels. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Hut, hut.
Here's 2nd and 11. Escapes the sack. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
An 8-yard loss on the play.
Track at 60.
It's now 3rd down.
19 Lion. Go street. Check go.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his 1st punt, and here's another huge one. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense.
Stephanie.
First down, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
70 Lions.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Go. Llzaire.
It's a design boot. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing on the run, deep down that left. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's a Chicago first down. One in behind center with Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's go.
They send a man in motion. Off the play fake, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. That's a pickup of 7 yards, and now they'll face 4th down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Check. 70 Rangers.
Williams throwing on 4th. Buys time, rolling right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. They run with Swift. Still has room inside the 15. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're going play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. Go, Reed. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. No gain on the last play, and that makes it pretty easy to decline the penalty. And that brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, out is Llzaire Santos for the Bears field goal. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Carney's kick is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll take this at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Loss of 6. Brings up 2nd and 16.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's going deep. Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Riggs. Warriors 70. Ready.
Daniels on 1st down. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Last name 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now. Motioning the tight end now. From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd down.
Come 19. Come 19. Ready.
3rd and short, Daniels. He's on the move. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
I think in a situation like that, 3rd and inches, defense is certainly thinking stop the run first, but that's well done defensively. Not a problem for them to adapt and get into the right coverage and now force a critical 4th down.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go. Hey, smash. Pioneer.
Daniels back to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go! Huh.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing from near his own goal line. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. The Bears decide to call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Working from the gun, Williams. That throw finds Komet. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Has his man, it's a Llzaire. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down.
A gain of 30. First down, Chicago.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's a Llzaire touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 7. Llroe Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
That's big, is what they need and tell no lies. We're still up top, and still can't drop what they not. Good.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 79 Bronco. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Track at 60. Set, go.
Now Daniels to throw. Flush down out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Working quickly here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down. Here's Daniels. He completes it in traffic. And that will not be enough for a first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Third and just 2 to go.
Set up. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut.
Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
18 guard.
They've got to keep moving quick here.
70.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Bears have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Well, they threw an extra defensive back or 2 out there hoping for an outcome just like this. That dime defense put bodies everywhere. No matter where the throw went, there was a defender around who could have tried making a play on it.
Let's go now. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a Chicago first down.
And the Bears first
Here we
down.
go, set. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Pass caught by Adunze. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
Williams on the play action. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
They've got a man in motion. Here we go, second and very long. Escapes the pocket. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Set. Let go. Get up.
Williams from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. First and 10. That's complete. Here's Brown. So the Bears take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you